Hey Aspire, Coach Evan here, still sheltered in place during our quarantine. Based on my beard, I'd say it was about 18 days since Aspire closed. But no matter, I've got more tips and drills for you to get better while you stay at home. Now if you're anything like me, you probably did a whole lot of these before the gym was closed, and I'm sure you've done way more since then. It's really the most important skill in gymnastics. That's right, the handstand. Now when we talk about handstands, even though it may seem like a very basic skill, there's actually quite a bit that goes into developing a good one. For starters, you have strength, which is probably the most common one that you work on. There's also balance, how long you can hold it in a certain position without falling over. And then we have one that's often overlooked, but we're going to go over that today, and that's flexibility. Now when I say flexibility, I'm not talking about how good your splits are or how low your pancake is. What I'm really referring to is actually the mobility of your shoulders. The more you're able to open this shoulder angle up right here, all the way extended, the more you're going to be able to create a perfectly straight body line for our handstand. Ultimately, the straighter your body line is, the less pressure it's going to put on different parts of your body, and it's actually going to help you with both your strength and your balance. So what I have here for you today is some drills that we're going to do to help increase that mobility and get us stronger in that position. Let's take a look. The first drill we're going to do today are some stick raises with a static hold. All you need to do for this one is stick, PVC pipe. I'm going to use a baseball bat because I'm really missing sports. You're just going to lie face down on the floor. Make sure your hips are turned under. Nice hollow in your chest. You're going to raise the bar over your head as high as you can, fully extended, and hold for about 20 seconds. When you're first starting out with these, I would recommend something lighter. As you get better and more flexible, you can start to increase the weight periodically. Here's an example. Drill number 2 is also going to reinforce this open shoulder line. These are called wall slides. Now this is something we actually try to incorporate with our teen boys 2 or 3 times a week to really help with shoulder therapy. Take a look. To do wall slides, you're going to sit all the way up against the wall. Make sure that you feel your spine all the way touching and your bottom is all the way down here in the corner. Pay particularly close attention to your lower back. That tends to drift away. So we'll sit all the way flat. We're going to bend our arms up here at 90 degrees. Now right away you might already feel your spine pulling away from the wall. Just make sure you're pushing through your chest and your core, keeping everything nice and flat. From here you're going to simply extend your arms up overhead as far as you can go without coming off the wall. The tighter your shoulders are, the less you're going to be able to lift up. But you might find that as you do these, you can start to increase the extension a little more each time. If you're really struggling with these, you can actually start laying down flat on the ground. Really accomplishes the same thing, but doesn't put quite as much pressure on these shoulders. Elbows and hands stay against the wall as high as we can. For this, we'll do about 15 to 20. Okay, for drill number 3, you're going to need some sort of an elevated surface because now we're going to work on that shoulder extension from a nearly vertical position. So these are Pike Handstand rocks. So what we're going to try to do here is you'll start by putting your hands on the ground, lean your shoulders forward, and then we're going to try and rock and push our chest and our armpits back towards the chair, opening that shoulder angle up as much as possible and trying to get that line from our hand to our hips all the way straight. So you'll lean forward and push back. Forward, back. Now, I don't care so much if your legs are straight or bent. Don't worry about it if you have tight hamstrings. Again, we're just trying to extend our shoulders, so from your hand to your hip, try and get that as straight as possible. All right, and then drill number 4 is actually just going to be one step up from our pike handstand rocks. We're going to go full handstand rocks up against the wall. Now for this one, you're going to start with your hands about 6 to 12 inches away from the wall. The further away you are, the more difficult this is going to be to accomplish. But you'll really attack it the same way. You'll start by leaning your shoulders over your hands, and then you'll push that shoulder angle open, try and get your chest, your entire body up against the wall while opening that shoulder angle up past 180 degrees. So remember, when you first start, I want you a little bit closer to the wall until you can gauge how flexible you are upside down. As you get better, you can start walking your hands further away. Planche forward, open. Planche forward, open. As you get better, go a little bit further. All right, now that we have some good extension drills under our belt, let's go ahead and test everything out. What we're going to do here is we're going to practice keeping our body nice and tight, and we're going to work on our handstand angle and kind of see how we look from 3 different angles. Flat ground, 45, and then all the way up against the wall. So to work on our line from horizontal here, we'll just lay down in a prone position, face first. You'll go ahead and put your head down, lift up hollow in your chest while maintaining your hips turned under. Make sure you're really squeezing your legs, pointing your toes. Okay, that lower body being tight is really crucial into creating a good handstand line. From there, we'll walk up to 45 degrees, show that same position, really try and extend through the shoulders while maintaining tight core and legs. And then we'll walk all the way up to the handstand and look at it from there as well. Next, I'll walk up about 45 degrees. Nice tight body. Open the shoulder angle. And then all the way up. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video. So important to work on our flexibility. Obviously it prevents injury, but it really is what makes it possible to put our bodies into some of these outrageous positions that are required for artistic gymnastics. Even a skill as basic as the handstand really is so important. It makes an appearance on every apparatus. So keep working hard on that stuff. Stay home, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.